welcome once again to our weekly sit-down playing Dungeons and Dragons with the One Stop Guild Shop. You. Yes, you do. I want to see how y'all can get out of this. This is good. This is good.
He's like, I'm not controlling a possible situation. Let's see if you can get out of here. I feel like this is kind of payback.
You say that so many times.
See, this is like when I put this encounter together. It's listed as a hard, not a deadly. So.
Unless we roll shitty like we've been doing.
Yeah, unless you roll shitty and I roll really well. But none of them have regained their breath weapon.
Okay, Matt. Wait. This encounter's not the only. This encounter's not the only thing.
Oh my god.
There it is.
We're gonna get it together. We promise.
So.
We're live so quick.
First of all, we'd like to thank our sponsor, and he's actually live from Skype today. Kyle Deuce from the Happy Hour podcast.
Definitely wasn't asleep. Definitely wasn't asleep.
You can hit us up at HH Podcast Show, at HH Podcast Show, SoundCloud.com, and SoundCloud.com/Happy Hour Podcast. That you listen and hear the One Stop Guild Shop, hear the One Stop Guild Shop's new commercial. Go to Retro Game Treasures. You want to put Happy Hour in the promo code to get $2 off your order. Also, we've got which is coming up next month. Check out. You definitely want to check out. We'll be live there, and it'll be live there, hanging out with the Happy Hour, Cold Bud Light, hashtag welcome home.
Woo! So, do we have any announcements?
Okay. No, the only announcement I have is September 9th. The event is not listed on our Facebook yet. It will go live by the end of this week. We are doing a pop-up event at Lakeland Live in downtown Lakeland.
Woo!
And it's a pretty big size venue. We're going to have tables. We're going to play D&D. We're going to have tabletop gaming. So that's our next bigger pop-up event. I'm working on some smaller ones down the road. But yeah. I'm really excited about that one. I've been working on that one for a while. So Shane has reached out to me and really wants to try to bring D&D to Lakeland Live. And
it's a really cool space.
Oh my god,
I'm excited to see it.
It is super nice. We've done a couple shows in there. Shameless plug, December 13th, we're doing a Green Day tribute band.
Woo!
So, there again.
Oh my god.
Another one of my side projects, because what's sleep?
I can play the tambourine.
Will you come and tambourine the shit out of it?
I have maracas.
Yes.
I almost said macarena.
So yeah, come see that.
What even is this group today?
I don't even know. I'm so tired. So yeah, we have that going on. Other than check it out on Facebook, Instagram, our website for all the latest. We actually did a pop-up last night at Hops and Vine in South Lakeland. It went really well. I think the rain kind of scared a lot of people away.
It was like I was driving through a hurricane coming home yesterday.
Really bad.
It's been ridiculous.
But there were some couple people who came out. I was super excited because I got to DM and I got to teach somebody who had never heard of Dungeons and Dragons but has been like hearing about how to play, but she's never played before. It was Taylor's friend. And I sat down with her and I ran him through a really crazy fairy dust-filled drug encounter at a college campus. And
nice.
That's how
That
I
sounds
do.
like something I would do.
It was pretty much it.
Way
It was a lot of fun.
people into Dungeons and Dragons. Reward them pretty heavily on the first session. And then you introduce them. To total douche. Oh my god, a pug! Oh my god, a pug! Where did that come from?
Yeah, it was pretty fun, and she said she loved it. She's come back, so I was pretty proud. But yeah, other than that, I'm really kind of just wanting to get through this battle because I'm terrified. I have 8 hit points, so I'm probably gonna die.
The goal is to get to the battle and get somebody else a pet.
Yes, and for no one to die.
Hopefully,
at this point.
Everyone roll really well.
Yeah.
Pray for the dice.
Alright, let's do this. I'm ready.
Alrighty, anyone have anything else?
I'd like to make one announcement.
I see that you have your lucky pug, Kyle.
Aww.
Gotta bring him everywhere he's gotta bring him everywhere he's going.
Amen.
Alrighty. Let me get some music going. Because I was totally prepared and then things went to crap.
Forgot about me. Forgot about me.
Let's
So can
see.
Travis, Thomas,
I'll
you can use your character art as your picture on D&D Beyond now.
change it later.
That's probably
I'm excited. I'm excited.
It'll be too loud for that.
Mine next week. She posted on her Facebook.
Alrighty. Are we ready
No.
No, but
to
let's
dive back into
Oh, so ready.
the madness of Iastebiria?
What is this one called?
Already got my first spell.
Today is entitled Detectives in the Sky with Dragons.
I mean, that's accurate.
I try to be creative on the title.
Whatever that means.
Wormlings, baby dragons.
Oh.
Baby
They
dragons.
mean they're tiny little baby dragons.
Little baby dragons.
Okay. Let's
So,
do this thing.
the last time on the Madness of Iastebiria, our heroes woke up in the town and they were greeted outside by a lot of the townsfolk who clamored up to them desperately trying to find out if they had heard or seen or know of what happened to their loved ones that had been taken. They later found out from the leader of the town that apparently the Chochos originally came in demanding tribute, and when they refused, they ended up poisoning the water supply of the town, which caused the death of pretty much most of their crops, all of their livestock, and half the town. So when they came back claiming responsibility for for doing that, the leader bowed to their whim, and it was worse this time, and they demanded a man, a woman, and a child every 3 months to be delivered to them. She rattled off a few descriptions of some of the people that they actually saw and killed during the siege of the town. The leader of the town, she was understanding, knowing that you all were outsiders and had no clue and no idea that they were actually people. She said that she was going to tell the townsfolk after you left, which was a good thing. She offered you passage by airship to your next destination, which is Kosva. So you board the airship known as the Hydra. And
Hail.
exactly.
No Hydra.
And you milled about during the day, and as the evening wore on, everyone started to go to bed. And in the middle of the night, there was the ship violently rocked, and several times. So y'all clambered upstairs to see what was going on, and found that the ship was under siege by what seemed to be 4 dragon wormlings: a red, a black, a blue, and a white dragon wormling with riders atop. And we finished last session in the middle of after 3 rounds of this battle, and so we pick up at the top of the order, Bootsy.
Oh man, Bootsy.
Come on, Bootsy.
I can't remember. Was I raging?
Yeah, you were raging.
Good. Alright. Which one was this one?
Yes, that is the bad guy. That is the blue dragon.
That's the dragon. That's his rider.
Wait, reversed.
Reversed.
Yeah,
This is the rider. That's the dragon.
actually, that's the dragon. That's Arthur, your a friend.
So you're flanking.
Yeah, you are flanking.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, then I'm going to swing. Bootsy time! With a great axe.
Alrighty, roll to hit.
Ah, yeah.
17.
Let me see. Where'd my pencil go? Oh, went under here.
Bootsy was just like ask me questions.
Bad luck for you.
Oh,
I love the goofy
No,
voice.
Matt, I changed my thing with the shield since I don't have a shield and just changed my
Okay.
thing. Just ignore that.
I did not have the sheets up.
Do you have my, do you have Richard's? What?
Let's see.
Character sheet? Oh, do you need it?
Yeah, because I can't remember. I know what
Believe
I'm gonna
that's
do. I just
the-
can't remember when it comes to his turn stats.
Is that the blue or the black? That's the black. Alrighty. 17 just hits. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Oh, yeah. That D12.
What did you hit? The dragon?
Black dragon.
Okay, so 17 is the armor class. That's my new armor class now because that shows defense.
Alright, so this is going to be. Alright. 15 plus 2 is 17 points.
So you run up. What's your weapon again?
It's a great axe.
So you run up with your axe and you swing and you decapitate it in one swing.
How many dragons did you kill?
That's the first one.
One dragon down.
Yeah!
He only had 8 hit points left.
Did they all fly away?
No.
Okay, second.
Now I know I get two attacks, but the enemy is dead and I have to use movement to get to the next enemy. Do I still get a second attack even though I'm having to move?
I'll say yeah. You.
No, that's Arthur.
Your closest is probably one of those, or you can actually equidistant to either where the blue dragon is or to where the white dragon is.
Don't be like this out too
The
long.
wings is our character.
Our character. And then this is the person, this is the dragon.
Yes.
Okay.
This is the dragon.
Gotcha.
I'm going for the white dragon then.
Okay.
Racist.
Caucasian dragon.
Alright. Swing on him.
Alrighty.
Your stats.
26.
I guess that hits.
You did 26?
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, the hit die of 10.
Oh.
Hit DC of 10. Hoo-yah!
That's cocked and failed.
Cacked.
That is dead.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's plus.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah, that's really good. That's 18 points of damage.
Damn.
I
Oh,
love
that's
it.
some bad luck for you too, white dragon!
So you reach up and you cleave down, and you cleave deep.
Jeez.
A nice, deep gash in this white dragon.
Oh, yeah!
And
Leave some for vegetables.
Bootsy's all going Bootsy on.
Oh, Ray, help me out!
I really want to say slow down, but don't.
Alrighty. Next, anything else?
That is all for Bootsy.
Alrighty, Nova.
Wait, let's jump off the ship.
This time I'm not coming
For my action, I would like to know.
I like to miss you stuff.
So I know that's you. Which one is I'm right here. I know that's Thomas, David. Where are enemies? I know that's the cleric.
Let's see. So, cleric.
Okay.
This is the red dragon.
Okay.
This is
Our person, right?
yes. That's
Oh yeah. That's Okay.
I gotta remember. Let's see. I think that's Ames.
Okay.
That's Ames.
Ames the chef.
Is it okay if I replace things that are ours with dice?
That's perfectly fine.
Okay, so this is our person. Boom. And then this is our person. Boom. Who's our other person?
That's Arthur.
There
Hmm.
and
We'll just know that.
The
That's
cleric. Yeah.
I
Sorry,
feel-
we're doing some
last minute.
oh, also this guy is
ours.
yeah.
Oh, I feel a little less surrounded now.
That's around. Nope.
Okay.
So there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people we have to fight.
Five dragons.
Okay.
There's only 5 people we have to fight.
Oh, that makes this next spell. Way better. Way better.
I know that. I'm just gonna Arthur's gonna help me. So I'm just gonna fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at that guy.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Roll to hit.
My favorite spell in the world.
Black. Okay, that's the last one. Okay, that's the
22
last
for the
one.
first one,
That hits.
and a 20 unnatural for the second.
Both hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah. So that is gonna be total damage. Ooh, double zeros, max damage. So 10, 13 together. 13 points of Eldritch Blast.
Nice.
And then I'm just gonna. Okay, I'm good. I'm not
Alrighty.
gonna do anything stupid. Not yet.
Alrighty. Next up is Pumpkin.
Oh, okay. Okay, so first, I'm going to invoke my action surge. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Because Mama got no help. So that's 8 points of healing. I'm at a whopping 15. Okay. Now I'm going to attack. Where's the person? I don't want to attack a dragon. I'm not that confident.
Let's see.
Is this a rider?
Yeah, that's a rider.
Okay, thank you. Alright, so. Ooh, can I go. So he's there, I'm guessing. Can I go here and fight?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go 5, 10. And I'm going to attack him with my signatures.
Okay.
It's going to be sparkly today. Oh, 22.
Hits.
Yay. I'm going to go ahead and roll for my second attack. That's good.
Okay.
15.
What'd you say, 15?
Mm-hmm.
Just hits.
Just hits. Okay, so I get 2, and then I get 2 more weapon attacks. Let's see. So for the first one, it's 3, so 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And the second one is 4, 5, 6 points of damage, and then I get 2 more attacks.
So a total of 11?
Total of 11, yes, and then 2 more attacks.
Don't forget advantage.
That
because
does
you're
not.
flanking.
Oh, I get advantage because I'm flanking.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll for those.
I'll just roll for
Yeah,
the
okay.
other 2.
That's fine.
Okay, so the first one doesn't hit. I'm gonna go with my second slash. Oh, it's a little better. 19. So 20
Hits.
hits. Perfect. Okay. Where's my good one? D6. Can't find it. There it is. Ah, ready? It's gonna be 3.
Okay.
So 14 total.
He is looking really, really rough.
Yeet.
Yeet.
I'm low. Yeah, I'm really low right.
Alrighty. Anything else?
No, I believe that'll end my turn.
Okay. It's Arthur's turn.
He was here.
Yeah. Let's see, where does he want to go?
For me.
This is bullshit.
Oh my god. Wait a minute.
Do you want to go over there? Or does he
Art,
want
Art, come help me.
Okay.
One's wrong. Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Woo, get that flank!
That's good, Art, Art.
Let's see.
His name is now Art. Oh, these are so good. They're not as good as a Kit Kat, but they're like Kit Kat.
It's like if I can't get a Kit Kat.
Okay, so
Get a
let's
Kit Kat, I get a Kit Kat.
see how he does. So first attack.
I like being attacked so much because it makes my chances higher when I do 2-weapon fighting, because I can attack
Hits.
4 times technically. It's just a lot of mentally going, okay, well, it works.
Hits.
Next time I'll just roll 4 times.
And hits.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Zero.
We're doing much better this time.
Yeah, y'all are rolling a lot better this time.
Literally, the at the last session, before, when we were just doing ability checks and just random things that had nothing to do with combat, we rolled really high. As soon as we got into combat, it was like, whoop.
Oh crap, where's Richard at?
So he does. Oh wait, Richard was. You know what? Richard was the triangle dice.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Rob.
Yeah.
Mystery solved.
Alrighty, and let's see. I can't remember which.
This is a dragon.
That's
Yeah.
dragon. Okay.
Yeah, white dragon.
Yeah. So he runs up and like bitch slaps this white dragon like 3 times.
Don't you know when you can bitch slap things into oblivion? Did that. That was great.
Good job, Art.
And the white dragon is looking really, really hurt.
Tapping people in the face.
Alrighty. Next up is the white dragon's rider. He's going to look at Arthur.
What's in it?
The green stuff.
Oh,
Make
Sack.
Yeah.
that's so cool! Wait, can I take a picture of that?
My mom found it.
natural 20 on him.
Ah.
His first one missed, but his second one natural 20'd.
What's the green stuff? Oh, ew.
Yummy.
It's motor oil. It's motor oil.
That shit hurt.
Is it actually called motor oil?
No.
That's
Can't say it on camera.
Okay.
Oh, it smells strong.
it's awful.
Oh, wait, no.
It just like literally makes me cringe watching you drink it. Please do not sleep.
Arthur is looking pretty damn hurt
Shit.
after being stabbed right in the side by the
Oh, Arthur.
by the rider.
Arthur got F-U-C-K-O.
Oh. No, Art, no.
Alrighty.
No, it isn't, Melissa.
This is kind of becoming me playing with my toys. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you deserve to have some fun. By the way, Davidge, I think your animal should be an owl.
Okay.
Okay. Ames is going to look at Arthur and say, "Oh,
Your character needs like,
you need some cure wound, some healing, don't you?"
or like a
Let's
fairy.
see.
I don't know, I'll figure it out.
Alright.
Or a hamster. Like something really fluffy and kind of.
Daddy-no. I think you should.
I think we should have like a really like fluffy.
You should have something super fluffy.
Yeah, that's what I think. Like a bunny.
bun.
Yeah, it should be a bunny then.
Lenny, let go of the rabbit.
That's exactly what I
But can it be a rabbit like from Monty Python
Yes.
that goes into a rage?
Okay, so he's going to cast
Whenever
Healing
he
Word
goes into rage, the bunny
at
goes
level
into a rage.
2 at our friend
I wanna go
Arthur.
to the big city so I can get to the
Gee.
Art, so I can't wait.
5, 6, 7.
What's the first thing we're doing? We're getting to an inn after we land, and we're getting to a pet shop.
We taking a long risk.
Amen. I want to get back to full hit points, and I'm not ready for the conversation that's gonna happen. About
You know, if I learn, I could just learn find familiar.
Oh.
Alrighty, let's see. It's now the blue dragon's
Better.
turn.
Cast spells. Weird.
I hope we have like all different types of rain,
Yeah.
but it's pleasing. Oh, I need to put my sticker on my
Tact.
laptop.
Does not regain its breath weapon.
I'm gonna put a bunch of stickers on it.
Oh, yeah.
So, it's looking at you.
See, I mostly just know I got sunshine. And because I want to put stickers all over, but they all have to be just.
feel good ink, right?
I don't think so. I literally know one song.
That's like
So
perfect
it's
effort.
going
Okay,
to
remind me.
look down at the prey in front of it.
Uh-oh.
Who's in front of it?
Davidge, I believe.
Oh shit.
Sorry.
Well, you're right in front of the thing.
That's not my fault. That's not my fault.
It's not mine either.
I don't believe you. I don't
Hey,
believe
if you would have been here, you could have controlled it.
Well,
Shots fired.
Shots.
Everybody! I can't get this
Okay,
sticker
so-
back off.
But be happy that it didn't regain its breath weapon, so all it can do is bite you.
That
all
broke
And it misses.
all we can do.
Rolled a natural 2.
That's what I thought, motherfucker. That's what I thought.
So it reaches
motherfucker.
down to try to snap at you, but you're like, no, bitch, and you just easily step out of the way.
Not today.
It's perfect. That is perfect.
Alrighty.
And now we get a bunch of different blue stickers, in different shades of blue.
Now it's the red dragon's turn.
My turn.
Let's see, you are second to last, Davich.
Of course I am.
Yeah.
Of course I am.
Don't worry.
Next up is Ray Ray, though. Let's see.
Yeah, I rolled really bad for you,
Kinda
Davich.
look
I'm
at-
sorry.
Oh, wait.
Deuce, I can see your. Deuce, I
It
can
does not
see your
regain its breath
Sophie.
weapon.
I know. I turned it off for a second.
Let's see, it's going to look at the one that's over there.
Right here?
Yeah. That is... Oh, that's Richard? Okay.
Yeah, we said that one.
That's right, that's right.
I got a sketch.
And it's... All it can do is bite.
Can we have that marker real quick? What's his hit points, by the way? 15?
That's not all. That's not all.
Are any
14.
of us at a
14.
decent amount of hit points?
20 not natural.
Well, yeah, that hits. Right? I mean 20.
Yeah, he got a low armor class. He got 12 armor class.
For 10 points of piercing damage as it comes down and bites at his leg.
Okay.
He got 5 hit points.
Okay. Alrighty, now it's all Ray Ray's turn.
Right,
Come
So-
on, Ray.
Right now, you're not...
All right. Where's the nearest dragon?
You have... probably the nearest one to you is either the white one or the blue one.
The white one is next to Bootsy.
Okay, let me get the one next to Bootsy. Get the
Yeah.
one next to Bootsy.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna charge that one. Rage, of course, and then attack. And
Okay.
then attack.
Go ahead and roll to hit. You do not have advantage because he is being flanked by a friendly.
Okay. What do I add to my? What do I add to my to hit?
So,
Your weapon.
Just what it says with your weapon.
That would be 19.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah, Ray.
Ray!
Let's see here. So that's 8 here. So that's 8.
How we got some mode of transportation, we get attacked.
Devin.
How do you kill him?
Damage.
Oh! Everyone's
I've taken his head off.
Alrighty, so you take your hammer and you somehow summon all the strength within you as you rage, and you aim right at its neck with your hammer. And you wouldn't think a hammer could decapitate something, but it just rips the head clean off of it, and it rolls. The head rolls.
It's swipe.
When he
Fat
does that, I
swipe.
want to yell from across the ship, 4! Good 4.
Anything
Now,
else?
I guess the question is, because I'm still raged, what's the nearest attack? Can I still attack?
Yeah, the rider's right next to him, so you can attack him.
Okay, let me do that. Do that.
Oh wait, no, you're out of movement.
I'm out of movement, so I can't attack.
No.
So I can't attack. Okay.
There's no one next to you.
Okay.
What about...
He can't get to him. He's the orange.
Literally look, yeah, right now.
Yeah.
Get there.
Alrighty. Let's see. Next up is Richard.
Damn it! Damn it!
He has... Peekaboo. Do you need the stats for that?
What's it to hit?
+3.
Okay. So he's gonna, because that's a dragon, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna 5, 10. I want to back because I want to fire peekaboo.
Okay, he's gonna take a attack of opportunity.
Forget about that!
Gotta disengage, bro!
He rolled a natural 1. Don't worry.
Yay! Does that mean he trips or something?
He snaps down and he hits his nose on the deck as Richard rolls out of the way.
do learn sneak attack.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an intelligence check.
His intelligence is +3.
22.
That works. You know.
That's the red dragon?
Yep.
You know that it's immune to fire.
Hooray.
Hooray. Hooray.
I know
Did
that's.
not see that coming.
I know, right? It's kind of unheard of.
Then he's going to fire peekaboo
Alrighty.
at the red dragon. Plus, what is it to hit?
+3, so 16.
16.
It doesn't hit. His armor class is 17.
It hits him, but it ricochets off one of his scales, unable to find purchase.
So that was 5, 10. I'm going to go 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to back. But that's it for me.
Alrighty.
But I learned that the red dragon is immune to fire. The more you know, kids.
I mean,
The more you know.
this is that guy.
Flank the dice and swirl.
Right. We're really high tech here. Once my 3D printer comes in,
Oh my god, I'm so
it's
pissed.
gonna be awesome.
No, because you're like, no, I've always wanted a 3D print of a beholder.
Printed, would you say?
I mean, you're almost able to take on a beholder.
What level are we at? We're at level 5.
I mean, you
I'll
can
take
take on a zombie beholder
I'll
right
take a
now.
That's what we did at level 5. And
I think we could do that at level 6. We should level up after this.
That hits.
Winkle to winkle. He's ignoring me. He's a smart man.
I heard you say level up, and somehow he just.
Miss.
He's like,
Natural
No,
20.
I killed
That was
her. No,
good.
I killed
So he hits one.
I had one.
Let's see. So 2.
I got like 10.
That candy shop is gonna be death.
I'm wondering, Laura. I mean,
We're the only ones using.
honestly,
Damn. 18.
I need to borrow your sense card tomorrow.
She'll buy you candy.
It is the blue
You
dragon.
can only eat. You're not sweet. You're a weirdo.
She'll buy you alcohol.
I keep losing my pencil.
She'll buy you games.
Now we're talking.
I know there's a new certain RPG how you want.
I know I want it so bad.
Okay, I've been reading some series about RPG and like in the VR world and stuff, and it's very intriguing. And I feel like I know.
What series is it?
And he goes up and he takes 2 of his short swords and he stabs them right into the side of the dragon as it's facing away from him. And that really fucking hurt it.
Good.
That really fucking hurt
Freaky
it.
fat time, bro.
Freaky crap, huh? I like
Alrighty.
it.
Next up, Davich. You actually get to go now.
Unless you
Okay. It's time for the debut of a new spell, motherfucker.
Yeah, new spell.
I'm excited.
And it's a spell that kind of alters just a little bit in flavor and not any other way.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Stone Slow.
Okay.
So, I get to target up to 6 creatures of my choice in a 40-foot cube, which is going to be all the enemies, all of them.
1, 2, 3.
I counted. They're in a 40-foot cube.
Even the other rider?
It should be. It's like an 8x8 on there.
4, 5, 6.
Okay.
6 times 5 is 35. No, yes.
So 40 feet on either side or 40 feet total?
Okay. So, they're going to have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty. Give me a moment. Said wisdom?
Yeah. Wizzy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm commuting there every day.
The white dragon's rider. 13.
Yeah.
The black dragon's rider, or the blue dragon's rider, natural 20.
Shit.
Red dragon. Six. White dragon. Wait, no. White dragon's dead. I apologize.
The European dragon.
Blue dragon. Cat. 10.
That's a fail.
So both the dragons fail and both the riders succeed.
So,
Okay.
dragon
Okay.
No,
So, here's what stone slow does. Flavor-wise. Geodes of stone start to grow on their limbs, slowing them down. An affected target speed is halved. It takes -2 penalty to AC saving throws. Can't use reaction. On its turn, it can either use an action or a bonus action, not both. Regardless of the creature's ability or magic item, it can't make more than one melee or range attack during its turn. If the creature casts a spell with a casting time of one action, I roll a d20 or higher. The spell doesn't take effect next turn. And the creature must use its action on that turn to complete the spell. If it can't waste it. And it makes another wisdom saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Alrighty. That is a good spell.
I am then going to run to the other side of the thing.
Go ahead and
Will you guys
Away and nope, other way.
This way?
No, like a 90.
Sorry.
Do a 90.
This way?
he is going to take a bite at you, though.
No, he's not. Can't use reaction.
Oh, that's right.
There, buddy.
I was writing stuff down at that time. Sorry.
Okay, you're good.
That's where you wanted, right, David?
I'm the best.
Can you call me comments?
I'm effectively out of combat. So I'm done.
Alrighty.
That's how you play squishy character.
Now it's the cleric's turn.
We
Annalise.
all need healing, Kirk. Mask your wounds.
Shit, I'm killing.
How have you done so much damage and you still have accurate?
So, as the priest looks around, who looks the roughest?
Richard has 5 hit points. I have
He's pretty much out of
15.
range of anything. You have 8. You have 15.
15. Damage, what do you got?
I'm good. I don't need to be healed.
Alrighty, so he's going to look at Nova.
Aw, yeah!
Actually,
Lucky.
Nova, where are you on the board? Okay. He's going to move right next to you and give you a nice little cure wounds.
Aw, give me the
Good way. Only a priest can.
And he's actually going to cast it at 3rd level.
Oh, third level face.
3rd level.
Oh, yeah!
How dirty.
That's how you talk to me dirty. What level are you gonna cast it at?
How much do you
3rd.
love me? Be like, I'm gonna cast two. At what level? 5th. Oh!
Oh, no! Yo, we can
You get 21 points of healing.
Oh, my God!
I'm gonna go after you. It gives you a cure. I think I'm actually gonna be clear.
Wait, I get 21 points of healing.
Alrighty.
Healing.
That does it for him. Now we're at the top of the order, Bootsy.
There's so many people that don't know what the order is. I just know like 5th or something.
Bootsy is going to go to this one right here, this rider. And he gonna swing.
Swing away, Bootsy.
Swing it away. 16.
Hits.
Oh yeah.
That hits.
I'm sorry, 18 points of damage.
Oh, 18 points of damage. Okay.
Remember, have a minus 2 AC.
This is one of the riders.
Oh, damn. Never mind.
I'll swing again on my second attack. Oh, shit.
With one hit.
He kind of wised up after your first, as you bring your axe out and you try to swipe at his head, and he ducks out of the way as he's also holding his side from where you just stabbed him.
Damn you!
You hook?
I'll get you next time. That's it for Bootsy.
Alrighty, Nova.
I'm gonna step out right here.
Step out right there.
And I'm gonna cast on this little, cause her thumb takes some beatings. I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke.
You can only do that as a reaction.
Reaction. Hey, that's.
You have to cast
I
Hellish
can slap you if you
Rebuke.
want.
I'm lying. I read the totally read spell wrong. Well,
So
I'm going to move up to him, and then I'm going to cast Vampiric Touch.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll the hit.
Oh.
I love this spell. I haven't been able to use it yet. So.
Do you have advantage?
No, I didn't move in flanking.
Why you no do that? I'm literally right there.
You know, Ariel, the reason you missed is because you didn't announce it as a new spell.
True.
It's a 10.
I vote for a reroll.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
No, I know.
Sorry.
It's okay. It was a really cool spell.
I mean, not like you really need healing right now,
I know,
guess.
but I like saying Vampiric Touch.
True.
Touches in
It is.
Okay, fine. Because I'm really mad that didn't work, and we're probably gonna win. I'm gonna as a bonus action.
Did we lose a deuce?
No, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
She's like,
I just don't see you on the camera.
I'm going to cast Hicks.
Hicks everybody.
What the heck?
So you place a curse till the spell ends. Hit it. Also choose one ability when you cast a spell. The target has disadvantage on ability checks with the chosen ability. So that's a rider, right? Or not a dragon?
That's a rider.
Yeet.
Okay.
It's low, I think, because I did some damage.
Okay. Well, I'm going to cast Hex on him, and he has disadvantage on Dex saving throws, Dex checks or whatever.
On deck saving throw.
Like dick
I think we lost a.
Who's still there?
Yeah.
We lost your
okay.
video feed. There you are.
Oh, Regis attack.
We're just at.
Silly dudes.
And then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to do something smart.
Flank!
I'm gonna flank for her.
Flank!
There you go.
Technically, you're getting 2 flanks there. Look,
Look at that double flank! Woo! Alright, I'm done.
Flank that shit. Alrighty, Pumpkin.
I thought it was me. I'm gonna attack the bitch in front of me. For my first attack.
Advantage.
Oh, yeah. Does a 12 hit?
The rider?
Yes.
It does not.
Alrighty. 2 of 4 attacks. Oops, sorry. That does not hit. I'm gonna use some different dice. 3 of 4 attacks.
Oh.
Does a 15 hit?
Just hits.
Yeah! Alright, I'm gonna roll my last one, just to see. Oh, that hits. Okay, it was like an 18 plus 5. Okay, so my 2 attacks, let's see. Let's see, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of damage.
13.
And then...
Okay, so when you go up and you slash once, slash twice, and both of them miss because he jumps out of the way, but then you're able to bring one of your swords and stab him right through the middle, and then you just lop off his head with the other sword.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Pickle Rick. Wow.
And then... Okay, wait. This is our person.
No.
No, that is
that
is a rider.
Okay, that's already being flanked. Who's next in the lineup?
Arthur. He's over with these guys.
Arthur.
Okay. What would be best? I am going to
Eat a candy.
I'm just gonna. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna go there, and that'll end my turn.
Okay. Alrighty.
Oh, sorry. For my bonus action, can I pull out my blowgun?
Yes. You'll have to drop one of your swords.
Okay. I'll drop my sword and wait. Let me see how far. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I will roll move here. So I want to pull out my blowgun and drop one of my swords.
Okay. Alrighty. Go ahead and move Arthur within flanking of this other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's going to use his monk-tastic skills.
He's going to use his what? He's going to use his
Monk-tastic.
Monk.
That's not what I heard.
You got the choo-choos?
Yeah, it's a choo-choo blowgun, so I don't know if I hit it, if it'll knock him out, possibly. We're gonna find out.
How many darts did I say that you found?
3. Wait.
I was gonna say 7 ammo, or you just shooting blanks at him.
She's
Just-
shooting spitballs.
No, I got the blowgun from the choo-choos, and I think you said 3 darts.
That sounds right. Hits.
By the way, guys, we
Hits.
have a lot of money that we gathered
Hits.
from this stuff.
From all those innocent people that you killed.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about that.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Killing the innocent.
We didn't know! We thought they were cannibals.
They weren't innocent. They were cannibals. We don't know they weren't cannibals.
We found out that they weren't.
Allegedly. We don't know how long they've been
You know that they were
there for months.
they were citizens of the town.
They were, but we don't know how long they had been at the Chochobo town, and we don't know how many people they've eaten while they've been there.
If at all.
It's true. They could have started eating people.
Exactly. So again, we were in the right. We killed people that eat people. Totally fine.
On a separate,
Okay.
on a separate note, I want friends.
Who helps you sleep at night?
Okay.
I sleep like a baby.
That does it for him. And let's see. Next up is Ames. He's not going to actually go anywhere, but he doesn't see anyone who needs healing this time, so he can actually do something else.
He's like, what? He's like, I get to actually fight? That's what Vicky every single time. Like, what? I can actually
It's like, wait, I can
Not
actually, like,
healing?
I can actually do something? Yay for being a healer. So that wouldn't be a good idea. Actually, didn't realize he had so many area of effect spells. I'm like, and this is very close quarters.
I do feel better about our odds because we're down to 3. 2 dragons.
Also,
dragons in a row.
there's more like no, one and a half.
So he's going to look at he still has his little ukulele out. He's going to start playing at the rider there. Ryder's got to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'll fly away, oh glory.
My hips is gone.
Natural 19 makes the saving throw. So that didn't work.
Does it feel real rolling against yourself?
It does. Like,
Because you're like, yeah, it worked. Oh, it didn't.
Oh, I can use it.
It's like I'm not actively trying to kill you guys, but...
It still makes things entertaining.
Okay, so that does it for him. He tried to charm and failed at it.
Good.
But the music was lovely.
It was a very jaunty, like, sea shanty.
We don't need your stinking.
Alrighty. Now it's the blue dragon's turn.
Ah, flew.
He regains his breath weapon.
No, he does not.
Yes, he does.
Does Damage's spell do anything to help hinder that?
Mm-mm.
Darn it.
Mm-mm.
Let's see.
I'm close. I'm gonna
I'm sorry. Literally everything. Literally everything else. Sorry, it's not good enough for you, anyways.
Yeah, you should pick better spells.
So, let's see.
I'm kidding. That was an amazing spell. Thank you. I'll find you.
Does he want to do
And I'll pay
that?
for it, maybe.
I'll just learn. Give me a scroll of find familiar. Give me a scroll of find familiar.
Okay. I can do that. I'm the pet finder.
Hooray.
He obviously doesn't want to do anything because he's being flanked right now. He obviously doesn't want to take on that challenge.
I mean...
Don't smile like that, Matt Stevens.
What?
Don't.
Like what?
Don't smile. Don't be happy.
I heard he regained his breath weapon.
So he is going to invoke an attack of opportunity
Yeah, by who?
by this guy who's controlled by me.
Aww.
Yeah.
Roll well against yourself.
Rolled a 16.
Ah! Wait, isn't his armor class down by 2? So isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah!
You're right.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Let's see. Okay, so he's... As the dragon, like, kind of lumbers out of the way, the guy goes up and he, like, stabs at his leg, and it kind of gets between a couple of the scales. You see a little blood come out.
I'll take anything.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll slap you.
1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Ooh. You're lucky. You are 35 feet away. Damage.
What? Shut up, baby. I know it. Also, there's like looks like a pillar in the way there too.
Who is that dice?
That's me.
That's you?
Right here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's her. Pay no attention.
I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
Okay, dexterity saving throw. It's obviously going to be super high. I'm not a rogue anymore.
Yeah, you're not a...
Yeah.
You're not... Yeah.
But it's good. It's an 18.
Okay, then you only take 11 points of lightning damage.
And Nova is knocked out for 30
No, I'm good. I had that thought. If I had it. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm good.
Okay.
Really wants to appear. Pack for work. Oh, okay.
Alrighty. That does it for him. Now it's the red dragon's turn. Regains his breath weapon.
Oh, yeah, you gotta go away.
Wait, which one? The red one?
The red one.
Are all of them getting it back now?
Well, they both just rolled 5s to recharge, so...
They have a 33% chance to regain it.
Let's see.
Oh, it's not. Christmas, can we do a Secret Santa with each other?
Deal.
Lit.
I love to share.
For Thanksgiving, not Thanksgiving, for Halloween, can we exchange candy?
A bug! A bug!
Yes! I don't know what I'm dressing up as, but yes. I can maybe use one of my cosplays.
No, I'm gonna do that though.
I have a Beverly cosplay from It. Let me find a picture of it. It actually.
So,
I also have
I'm going to go over here, 5, 10, 15,
Okay, here's my Beverly one.
and breath weapon these. So I need saves from
One of my cute.
Arthur, the writer, and from Bootsy.
Oh no!
My cute.
What kind of save?
Dexterity. It's not his rider, though. That's the White Dragon's rider.
This is a friend of mine who did it.
The Red Dragon's rider has already been dispatched.
I just like to you guys at the table know that you're missing out on some great pug action.
All the pug action.
I love me some
That
good
sounds a
pug
little
action.
What's the
weird.
foil do?
You take 24 points of fire damage.
Oh no, you're down!
Bootsy's
The battle is lost. How deep has been taken?
Surprised.
Let's see, where's the writers?
Barley goes.
Not Bootsy.
Bootsy! Poor
It's not working.
My hair boots is gone.
Okay, and now it's the... it is now Ray Ray's turn.
Right, where you want to go? You're right here.
Whoever the closest person is. Whoever the closest
Barley,
person
you
is.
wanna roll it?
Barley, you want to
Go
roll it?
Barley,
You wanna
go!
roll
Go, Barley, go!
Go, roll,
Dudes,
roll,
you can either attack the rider or you can get around to this red dragon.
Let's go for the red dragon. Let's go for the red dragon. I like that.
Don't have to.
Can you
Remember, Ryder. Remember,
you can go diagonal.
Minus 2 AP. Oh, Matt, did you make the saving throws for the saving throws people who went that were slowed?
The ones that got hit were not slowed.
No, I mean they redo
Oh, you know what? I did
wisdom
not.
at the end of their turn.
Hey, Matt, does a 15 hit the dragon?
It does not.
The dragon? Okay.
Unfortunately.
Well, I've got a sec. I've got 3 attacks. Well, actually, I've
Okay.
got 3 attacks now.
So let's try the next one. Come on,
Both of them failed it.
7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 15 doesn't hit.
15 does not hit.
Doesn't hit. Okay, I got my flash.
Actually, hang on just a second. Let me check something. Actually, a 15 does hit because his armor's down by 2.
Okay. So then let me roll damage, and then I'll roll my last.
Go ahead and roll your last to hit,
So.
and then just roll all the damage at once.
Okay. Okay, 17. Okay, 17, 5 plus 6, 7, 8, 25.
Nice.
No, that one didn't hit. No, that one
All
didn't hit.
3 hit. So all 3 hit. So it'll be 7 plus 7 plus 5, 3, 4, 5, 3, so 12 for the first hit. So 12
Okay.
for the first hit. Let me see. 8 for the second hit.
Okay.
Second hit. And then 13 for the last. And 13
Damn.
for the last hit.
That all right. Dead dragon.
How do you kill it?
I take its head off.
Okay.
Take its head
Once
off.
again, he goes right for the neck, goes 1, 2, and on the third one, it's worked its way all the way through the neck and just rips the head of the dragon off, and it rolls over to the side.
4.
Alrighty.
Now we got 2.
Dragon.
Somebody kill.
You rolled 33 damage. He had 31 left.
Oh, yeah.
You're welcome for the slow boy.
Alrighty, Richard.
That's a decent stuff.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna peekaboo, but that is,
That's a rider.
and that's a dragon.
Yes.
His movement is
What is
30.
30?
So he can move 5, 10, 15, 20.
He can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, right?
Yeah, and hit.
And hit. Okay.
The range is 50, so yeah.
Okay.
So D&D is a great game for children. D&D is a great game for to learn how to count by fives.
That's
how
true.
to count
It
by
really is.
fives.
And how to add and subtract.
It's a 7.
And how to eat flavor.
No.
It's a 7. Alright. Well, yeah, that's what he does. He does peekaboo, and can he learn, is it bonus action learn a sneak attack?
Yes.
Okay, well, why not? Why not? Let's see if I roll better for that. You motherfucker. 14.
I mean, it's just a. Let's see.
Listen, I gotta get something out of this.
No defenses, no immunities, no resistances, no weaknesses.
Alright, he's just a little bitch. Alright, cool. Alright.
He's just your standard bandit captain.
I wasn't about to let that go without getting anything. So, yeah, Richard's good.
Alrighty.
He's gonna stay there, because he has no choice. Oh, the team is gone.
Now, it's this guy's turn.
Yes! Flank!
Time to get flanked. Time to get flanked, motherfucker.
It's flanking time!
It's flanking man!
Oh, flank steak. Flank steak.
Ugh, miss. Miss.
That's a good number, keep it.
Miss! He misses all 3 at advantage.
What? Are you kidding?
Nope.
What a bitch! What a bitch! Dude.
Although the last time he knocked off 34 points in one hit, or yeah. So he ain't that much of a bitch.
I mean, we're not asking.
Alrighty. Let's see. Next up, Davich.
What already?
Yes.
What already? Okay. What enemies am I looking at? What enemies am I
Let's
looking
see.
at?
You
here?
have the rider that's over by Bootsy, and there's also the blue dragon.
The blue dragon you The blue dragon you saying. He has a minus 2 penalty. A minus 2 penalty saving throws. Oh. You know I'm popping open that pen bag and catapulting that.
Level 2 catapult it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let me look up his dex real quick.
It's a -3.
No. Natural 20 down to 18.
Fuck.
I feel so bad. It never works for him.
It worked for you.
I'm
I'm going to move farther back.
Farther back.
Like the corner of the
So like the back corner or the back edge?
the back corner.
Okay.
This corner? That's 5.
Yeah, I say inside my corner because I like my corner.
I just love that there's a little squirrel in the corner.
Only Davich puts Davich in a corner.
Yeah.
Nobody puts pumpkin in a corner.
I want that on a t-shirt.
Alrighty. Anything else, Davich?
I was like, this is weird.
I'm going to cry about the fact that I gave the dude an egg to dex and he's still fucking above me.
I mean,
Fair
yeah.
enough.
Can you really be mad at him? I mean, I would pick him.
Alrighty. How's everyone looking on hit points?
0.
I'm at a 15.
Oh yeah,
14.
14. Not
Well, but you said-
27 half.
I keep rolling low freaking numbers. I rolled a 5 and a 2 more times than I can count.
Okay, so
I lost to shoot some others today. What?
I saw you had
Oh!
I was like, she's kind of good.
Oh,
Shoots and
he
ladders,
can just make it to
taboo,
Bootsy.
Whatchamacallit? Hungry hippo. Isn't it?
Okay. Slide
He
him down.
just makes it to Bootsy.
Yo, if we finish early, I can bring it in.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty, and he's gonna cure wounds you at 3rd level. 'Cause
Oh, say so.
Oopsie's back.
Oh, wait, you're still down.
How many hit points do I get?
$20 points of healing,
Oh yeah.
and you are awake, but you are still prone. Alrighty. And y'all were so worried about this battle.
It's not done yet.
I was.
Top of the round, Bootsy.
Worry. I got
And my choking hand is ready to choke. Use half my movement to get up. And I'm gonna fight this one.
Alrighty, you got advantage.
Getting ready for my great axe. Oh yeah. 29. Is that it?
I guess that hits.
29?
That would hit an elder red dragon.
Yeah.
An ancient red dragon.
So I swing.
Hey, bada, swing.
15 plus 2. Oh no, I'm not raging anymore because I got knocked out. So
Yeah.
15.
You're like, what's this?
15.
15 without.
How do you kill him?
Oh yeah! Bootsy's real mad. So he takes his great axe and he just jumps up and he goes, Hoo-yah! And
He
slams
does
the
like
axe.
a donkey.
Like
Donkey
imagine
Kong.
when Mario gets the little hammer like Donkey Kong.
So you're just chopping and smashing this fucker from the head down.
Yeah.
And he's just like this pile of gore on the ground afterwards.
Alright, I want to go. I want to do something. I want to do something.
Alrighty. Anything else, Bootsy?
Can I move? Where's the other guy? Right there?
Yes.
I want to try my blow gun.
You used half your movement already.
That's right. So I'm gonna go here.
That's what I was.
And I'm gonna just hang out.
Okay. Nova.
Oh my god. Okay, so I'm actually getting advantage. This is weird. I'm gonna do primal savagery. So you channel your magical to cause your teeth or fingernails to sharpen. Right, I'm gonna sharpen my fingernails.
Yeah, this time get ready for a fight.
Hold up, hang on, y'all.
She pulls out a file and just starts, and then the arcane magic just flows into her nails, and
And I get advantage.
she got some nails now, y'all.
Oh yeah.
You're like on shot now.
That's a 17.
That hits.
Yeah, better because I've been missing.
That would have just hit, but he's now down to a 15 armor class,
So
so.
wait, hit me.
So he takes 3
Either way, he would have been hit.
2d10. Ooh, that's good. That's 12 points of
Damn.
fire nail.
Them some fucking claws on you now, girl.
Oh yeah.
The blue dragon is looking rough.
Oh yeah, he is. And then I can't place my hex because I ran out of spell slots because I'm a warlock and two.
Cantrips are where they live.
Yeah, I know. I'm not used to any of this. I'm just gonna stay there so I can still give him flanking.
Alrighty.
Is it my turn?
It is Pumpkin's turn.
Yay! I want to use my blow gun on the dragon, see if it falls from the sky.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's on the deck.
See if it falls from the Alright. Does a 17 hit?
Yep.
So, shoot with the blow gun. From the choo-choos. What happens?
Hang on just 1 second. I have to pull that up.
I told you I harvested for a reason.
Oh, wait.
Because I like doing things.
Doing things.
Doing stuff and things.
I just want the dragon to get passed out. And I still have tea that will knock people out that I can use. And a teapot.
Annalise, are you trying to do what? Annalise, are you trying to do what?
Huh?
Trying to do what I think you're trying to do?
Knock this bitch out with a poison glow dart? Yes, I
Oh,
am.
no, I'm thinking like Leatherhead, as if like taking the dragon prisoner and Stockholm syndroming it.
I can have a pet dragon.
It's not easy.
Okay, so you hit. It's +5 to hit. And
It does 3 damage.
4 piercing damage.
Oh, 4?
And it needs to make a Constitution saving throw of 13.
What'd it roll?
It rolled a 2.
It failed the con save. What happened?
And roll 2d10
2d10?
because it takes 2d10
I need
poison
somebody
damage.
else's 2d10 because
They're not leapy darts.
Thank you. Okay, I'll use 2. Okay, that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 points of poison damage plus
Plus
the
4.
4 piercing damage. So that's 12, but 16.
Alrighty, so you let go your dart, and it goes right into one of its open wounds, and it lodges itself inside, and you see the dragon go.
Yes! Does it fall?
It collapses on the deck.
Yeah!
Dead.
Yatta!
I downed the dragon with a single dart. I'm sorry.
He had 7 hit points left.
Let me. And now I have 2 darts.
I get known to have certain magic properties. I believe Mr. Davich is going to go over that blue one there and take a couple samples.
Alrighty, go ahead and make a medicine check.
I want to take a scale.
My medicine check is horrendously low. Let me check what it is exactly.
Which one was the one that shot lightning?
Blue.
Can I go with the blue one and take a scale?
That is an 8.
8. You take out a blade and you start like cutting into it, and you're very excited to get at this dragon, and what exactly were you after?
I don't know. Scales, maybe a couple glands.
I'll say you're able to harvest 4 scales successfully.
Ooh, some dragon scales.
And go ahead and make a medicine check.
Oh, medicine?
Yes.
17, 18, 19?
Okay, so I'll say that you were successfully able to get about 8 scales.
8 scales. Does the scales count as DNA?
Not for yours.
No.
You can't turn into a blue dragon. It only works with humanoids.
Great.
I wanted to turn into a dragon!
No.
Oh, good.
Alrighty.
That was a really nice car, though.
I'm like, no, you cannot turn into a blue dragon wormling. So,
Wait. Yet.
well, she's also not a druid, so.
But you're forgetting that you have a party.
That's true.
Oh, what is that?
And eventually I will know the spell.
That's true. Alrighty, so you see all the bodies of the dragons and the riders on the deck, and you notice that that instead of Pumpkin standing there is. Would you please describe your true form?
My true form is a very tall, almost elven-looking features, slightly pointed ears, very sharp jawline, pointed nose, very, very pale, almost albino, and has very dark eyes and irises, and has long, white, silverish hair.
Okay.
I look at Ray. Ray. How she gets so pretty?
That one more time.
Ray, how she gets so pretty?
I don't know. I don't know, man.
So I look around, see that the battle's cooled down, and I want to change back into my pumpkin form.
Okay. Everyone sees you do this.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
At this point, it's inevitable. I'm
Yeah.
going to change back to the form they're comfortable with.
Davidge has a few different things going through his mind.
Okay.
Well, there's definitely like playful curiosity. What's going on here? Also, he's right to never have trusted her.
I mean, you're not wrong.
So I mean, there's like an aching satisfaction there, but not the good kind of satisfaction. Like you wanted to be wrong about it.
Like when you know, like if someone's cheating on you and you're like, okay, I was right, but I was right.
Okay, I don't have to get that deep, but
So I'm standing there, looking like pumpkin.
I'm gonna look at Pumpkin and be like, so is that your like true form?
Yeah.
Hey Matt,
Yes.
Can I roll some kind of like arcana or something? See if I know anything about conjurings.
Yeah. Let's see. Why don't you roll a history check?
That high story is the segundo.
That's gonna be a night.
Okay. You've read about them in books. You've read about a race called the Changelings. They're able to integrate themselves very easily into society because they're able to take the form of any creature that they have the DNA of.
I'm gonna say at this point, inquisitiveness take over there. I'm going to walk over to Pumpkin, and I'm just gonna grab her arm and start measuring it.
Excuse me, what are you doing?
Oh, you're fine. You got this.
Assassin. It seems like it's almost natural.
If you're talking about my shape changing, it is. I was born with it.
That's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Tell me, is it painful when you shape change?
No.
Strange. You would think that the strain it puts on one's body would be, I don't know, strainful.
Does it hurt whenever you laugh?
I don't laugh.
Well, talking doesn't hurt you, and that's something you're born with naturally, just like I'm born with changing shapes.
I can see your argument, and I can also see the flaws in your argument, but I'm not going to point them out because that would be rude.
I'm so proud of him.
Good job.
Form do you like
You're
better?
learning, Davidge.
Okay.
I'm so proud of you. Like Nova gives him like a bump on, like a nudge on the shoulder.
Ow.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. You're kind of weak.
Super proud of me, and then you
It was
assaulted me.
like a friendly, like like how they do that. They're like, hey, buddy.
I love that they find out I'm a changeling, and they're just like, huh, this is cool, and are bickering between themselves, and asking no questions.
Why not?
Oh, you don't know, though, my
Shoulder.
dad's story.
Yeah.
Oh, I just
Pumpkin.
know what you are.
Yeah. And you're like,
I'll get you.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
yes, Dad?
Which form do you like
Which
better?
form do you like better?
Oh, the furry? Oh, sorry. I prefer. Well, I have an original form I'm familiar with, but not my original form. Most people don't like changelings. They think of us as demons sometimes.
Well, you look beautiful in both
Well,
forms.
you look beautiful in both forms, so you need to be whichever form makes you comfortable.
Thank you. This I guess would be my most familiar form, and you see her change to a still a halfling, but she has curly like red hair, freckles, and she's wearing she's a little bit taller. She's tan, and she has green eyes.
Amazing. I wonder if they use the same kind of cells that cuttlefish use to change colors.
If the next thing that's going to come from your lips is a sample of my DNA, the answer is no.
Well, Well,
I will not be an experiment.
okay.
I mean, I wasn't gonna
cut anything open or anything.
She just throws layers at him.
I'm not.
Alright. So we'll get on this whole changeling thing when we're kind of. What the fuck just happened?
Yeah, is everybody else alright?
It seems like we were assaulted.
By some dragons and people riding dragons. Which is strange because dragons are fairly powerful creatures. They're not easy to come by, and to tame one is even a more impressive feat.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt.
I'm gonna start looting bodies.
Alrighty.
Ooh, I want to help with that. I also want to change back to my pumpkin form since the crew members and everyone else is most familiar with that shape.
Those who are investigating the bodies, please roll an investigation check.
I'm not.
I'm not.
21.
Just like you did with the physiology of a chain.
7. Okay, so
Do I
whatever your investigation bonus is, it's
It's 0. So
Oh, it's 0. So just
okay, so
straight 7.
15. You had a
21.
21. Okay, so you three go like body to body,
20.
and you find each of the riders had a short sword on them. And you
how
find
many riders were there? 3.
How many
There were
riders
4.
were there? 3?
Okay.
and a total of about 80 gold between them.
Okay.
Ooh.
Do you want me to put the 80 gold, like, I kind of have group money? Do you want me to just put that with the group money and we'll divvy it up at the end?
That sounds
Yeah,
good.
go ahead and put that 80.
Yeah,
gold
go ahead and
in
put
my
that
money.
80 gold.
And I'll
with
put in the
group
4
money.
short swords because we can sell those. Unless anyone wants them.
I've got
a
loot
pretty
haul
big
of stuff,
loot
and I
haul
put it
of
in
stuff,
with that.
and I put it in with
When
that.
we get to the town,
I've got a metric F ton of stuff to sell, and then I'm gonna have to split that
Okay,
loot
so
with
do you
you
have the
guys.
weapons and I'll take just the raw money?
Yep.
Sounds good.
Yep.
The other thing is, I want to go and get the dragons and kind of bundle them up together
Because we're gonna take the dragons in town.
They're a
and sell
little
them
big
to-
to be able to take with you.
Can we take the... Well, like, do we know if the heads would sell? Or if there's parts of the dragons that would sell?
I mean, there are piece parts of dragons that can sell, like some glands and scales and stuff like that are routinely used for armor and potions and stuff like that.
And would do they have horns?
These ones do not.
Okay. So, what... Would we know what glands would be taken? Or would that be... Like, would a cleric know that? Since it's kind of medicine?
Well, it's more depending on how much the person knows about dragons.
Gotcha.
Does Davich know much about dragons?
Davidge can roll.
Davidge can roll
Can roll a
Arcana
history about it.
Davidge does not know a whole
Davidge does not know a whole lot about
When you
dragons.
roll real low.
a 10 out of 20 out of
A
dragons.
10 out of
Okay.
20 out of dragons.
Yeah?
Hey, Annalise.
when we get to town,
I think the best thing to do would be rent a horse and a like a cart, and then we could just put them in the cart and take them into town and sell them.
Yeah, because
armorers are going to use the dragon
So
scale
we
to
can
make
even drop
armor.
it off at like a like an armor smithy.
Right.
And like I said, I mean, if we're going to have to park this thing somewhere near a town, and then we can just get like rent a cart and a horse and take them in that way.
Okay, where's the captain? Because
Uh,
the captain might want to claim the dragon, so we can make sure that she's okay with us taking them.
Alchemists make no more about
Captain didn't do shit. We killed the dragons.
We could always split up, one go to an alchemist, one go to like an armor smith and ask them how much they take and see comparatively what would be more.
Let me look up how big these things are, because
No, you I don't want to steal all of these things.
we'll take care of that later. I'll
Okay.
once I find out.
Is the captain on board?
You can.
Because
Yeah? Yeah.
I'm gonna put you in charge of the dragon stuff because you've only got me for like 5 more minutes.
Okay.
So I'll put you in charge of that. But I would tell you to probably get them on a cart and get them into town whole because somebody's going to pay good money for those.
Do you want to send me a text of all the loot you have that I can sell?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can do that.
Yeah, just send it through the group chat, and then if we have time.
All right.
We can make some bank off this.
I like money.
I'm just saying, since we know that someone might not be in the party, we should just be explorers. We should be bounty hunters.
Okay, that's what we do it.
I like to get detective.
How far away are we from? Well, oh wait. First, I want to go to the captain.
Okay, she's still on the bridge.
Okay, so I want to go up to her.
My, wasn't that exciting?
That's for sure. Does that normally happen up here?
Well, you sometimes get pirates trying to take over. It's not unheard of.
Air pirates.
That's right. About how far away are we from the city?
We'll be there in probably about 8 hours.
Would you have any quarrel against us taking the dragons and selling their parts in the city?
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh, I'm good at that one. Oh, 8. I rolled a nat 1.
You can take 2 of them if you can lift them.
Can we choose which 2 we want?
Sure, why not?
That seems fair. Thank you very much.
What'd she say?
We can take 2 dragons.
Which ones do we want to take?
I think, Damage, do you know out of the 4 dragons which ones here would be the rarest? Or the more valuable of the 4?
May I roll for that?
Say that one more time.
May I roll?
To know out of the 4 dragons which ones would be considered more rare or more valuable?
As a person, know what dragons are more rare.
Yeah, go ahead and... I'll say make that a straight intelligence check.
That's what I'm really good at.
That's what I'm really good at.
Oh, from the village? Dang. Ooh, I want the blow.
That's a
22.
I guess you know some things.
Yeah, we're gonna need a
Dragons are
card.
rarest.
Let's see. You know probably the red dragon is probably worth the most.
They're the most dangerous out of
They're the most dangerous out of the bunch.
So I say we take the red and the white one.
White
dragons are pretty commonplace, actually. I would say take
Blue?
the
Okay,
blue.
red and blue then.
Okay.
Do we want to get? We have about 8 hours until the ship will be landing. So should we take a long rest?
I think we should go back to sleep.
Yes.
What's it
Yeah.
dying?
Matt, I have a question about a certain item in my inventory.
Hey, Annalise,
Hey,
Yes.
Annalise,
you got all that?
I
you got
did.
all that?
Okay. I'm gonna put
Okay,
you in
I'm
charge
gonna
of that.
put you in charge of that, and if anybody in the group wants anything out of that, that's fine. And then whatever else, just get the money, put it in the group pot because I get 50%, and then you guys get the other 50%.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, and I can do all the math and
and
figure
then,
out what it is. Because we have
Yeah.
like over 500 gold, 3,000 silver, 8,000 copper.
Well, do you want me to tell you?
Well, do you want me to tell you exactly how much it is? Because I've written all that down.
Oh,
too.
you have money too?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you could
Yeah.
send that too.
Okay.
Okay. I'll send down what we've gotten so far as a group.
Because we can always.
The
Okay,
gold
because then we can
ones.
always do a pre-divvy, and then anything else we get, we'll divvy that up again.
Okay.
Okay. Hang on 1 second while I still got you. You can still hear me because I want to make sure you
Okay.
get
Hey,
this.
Davich, what's your question?
So that remember that lock with the rune on it?
Yes.
I've been meaning to learn the spell that's inscribed on that lock for the longest time.
Let me go back in my notes.
I can't even remember what spell it was. I think it was magic missile, but I can't remember.
Okay, Annalise.
Okay, Annalise.
Yep,
You still
800
there?
copper, 3,000 silver, 1,580 gold.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
Holy shit.
And that's the group goal. So like basically what I would say is sell everything, put it with the group stuff, and then split that in half and give me half and you guys
Perfect.
keep
I'll go
half.
ahead and add it to my notes about the group gold that I have. I'll add that all up.
Okay. Then that sounds good.
Then that sounds
Perfect.
good.
Guys,
Guys, but I do have to run. You have a lovely, lovely evening, and actually, Ariel, I'll just put you in charge of doing all my stuff at the end. Just get all my plugs in whenever you guys
I
are
got you.
done.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Alright, have a great evening.
All right, have a
Bye.
great day, guys.
Let
2130.
Night.
Bye.
Okay. Let's see.
All right, and then.
now it's just us.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So,
6,000 silver pieces. Copper.
Alright.
8,800.
Raylan jumps off the ship.
Right.
not Ray Ray.
Okay, I have the group money, and I'm gonna put all the stuff here.
Actually. So, go ahead and we'll say while you're sleeping, or like right before you go to sleep, you can roll an Arcana check.
Alright. Come on, good roll. Arcana. Let's go and be a crispy little 17.
Crispy little 17. All right.
That's a community biscuit.
It'll take about 4 hours, but you'll gain gain access to the spell Ice Dart.
Ooh, that's a fun one.
Nice.
I got that one.
Let me make sure that's right.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
hell yeah. I will add that to me
Does anyone not
spells.
have armor?
I do not have armor.
I do not have armor, but I.
Oh, never mind then.
Alright, I'm gonna go sleep. The rest of us need to go back to sleep.
Come on, Ray, let's go sleep.
Alrighty, so you all go and you.
Was it ice or ice knife?
I start.
You know what? It's ice
the only one I
knife.
can ice knife. Okay.
Guys, we have a lot of stuff.
Oh, that's a cool ass spell.
Oh, that's a cool
I
ass
love
spell.
that spell.
Can I
Put my own little spin on it and make it more earthy than I do?
Yeah. You can add a little earth element in there, but it'll still mostly be ice, but have like a rock core.
Okay.
Like earth knife.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Does anyone do anything else before bed?
Pray.
I fed. I will say that I went to the kitchen, got some more tomatoes, and fed my
Oh yeah. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna feed Frankie. Fuck, we forget about animals.
Frankie's like,
Oh crap. Okay, it's okay.
Nibbles is used to it by now, right?
Nibbles is still kind of unnerved by
Alright,
all
Frankie,
this.
So listen, sometimes Mama does these things where she fights and then she falls down, then she gets back up. It's nothing to worry about. There's always a cleric around. I'm totally gonna be okay. So just you're okay, and I'll feed him some tomatoes, and then I'll pray, and then I'll put him on my chest and go to sleep.
Okay.
I will feed Nibbles, like let him sleep on my shoulder, and I will actually. I'm sharing her with you, right? I'm going to change into my true form before I go to bed,
Okay.
and fall asleep in my true form for the first time.
Okay.
Aww.
I'm just gonna sleep on the floor because I'm too big.
Are you sleeping?
Yeah, Bootsy is too big for the beds, so he has to curl up on the floor in the
Are you
cabin.
sleeping naked? Or are you?
No.
Oh.
I sleep with
Bootsy's got some modesty.
Ooh.
I'll beat you, stay tough,
This ain't Goomba.
Goomba. We'll have to bring Goomba back.
I will say that just like I liked what Thomas did. Right now Pumpkin's very kind of like surprised a little bit at how chill everyone was with her true form and everything, and she's starting to be like appreciate y'all a little bit. Okay. She might trust y'all slightly more than she did, or like you a bit more than she did.
Alright, long rest.
Amen. Love
Okay.
that 42 hit points.
During this long rest.
Oh, did you just...
Someone gets stabbed!
No.
Okay, Richard's back at.
One moment.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm not going to erase anything until I know.
No, you nothing's happening during the night to you guys, so.
Okay, so he's back full.
Ah, damn it.
Alright!
I'm so sad I can't turn into a dragon.
No, you can't turn into a blue. Oh.
But can I turn into a dragon born?
Girl, now you're just trying too hard.
It's a humanoid.
Hang on. Other things are going on.
Oh, okay.
Plus, you didn't win the scale from him.
I haven't left the ship yet. I might be able to.
Okay. Davidge,
Yes.
as
Yes.
you lay down to sleep,
Pray
Dark-
the Lord my soul to you.
Pray the Lord. my
darkness
soul to
surrounds you,
Oh God.
and your dreams
Okay.
carry you to a massive library. Endless rows of dark wooden shelves litter the room. Books of all shapes and sizes line the shelves. A massive crystal chandelier is suspended from the ceiling, and directly below it, there looks to be a reference desk. Behind the desk, you see a man standing about 6 feet tall, slender, pale skin, and long green hair pulled back into a ponytail. He's got a 5 o'clock shadow on his face. His eyes are dark and piercing, and even from the distance away from you, it feels like he's staring straight into your soul. His elbows rest on the counter, and his fingers form a triangle in front of his mouth. What do you do?
I walk up to the counter
I walk up to the counter
as I'm kind of marveling at
as I'm
everything
kind
around me.
of marveling at everything around me.
Well, hello there, young one. We meet again.
I don't believe we've ever met.
I don't believe we've ever met.
Oh, I do. Your memory doesn't serve you because I was not in this form at the time. We met a couple nights ago at the great bonfire.
Oh, fuck.
This is my library. This is where I come whilst I dream beneath the waves. I must say it was quite impressive work back at the village. One thing we don't tolerate is betrayal, so there's no great loss to that village. Dagon and I have an amicable relationship, so I did not mind offering a favor to him. I saw the power emanating from you and your friends, and I figured those traitors didn't stand a chance. Thus the challenge was issued. You, however, caught my attention. You restrained yourself when you came to the village. Tell me, why did you restrain yourself?
You wanted us
You wanted us children.
Well, yes, that was a bit of a dirty situation there, but I can sympathize with that. For
Oh,
there's nothing that I want more in the world than to bring peace and order to the land. it seems that you and I may be alike in that respect.
Can I insight that?
Can I
You
insight
certainly may.
that?
Go ahead and roll an insight check.
Insight, oh God.
Insight of God.
Well, that's a good roll.
Well, that's a good roll.
Let's
see.
25.
25.
He seems.
Yeah, 25.
Oh, wait, no.
He seems to be
Yeah,
telling the
25.
truth.
I just want to protect everybody.
I just want to protect everybody.
Well,
They don't want to kill anyone.
well, I think we can work with that. I can give you the power to protect everyone that you love and hold dear. But in return, you must help me as well.
Always a butt.
Always a butt.
Always a butt.
What do you
mean?
help?
What do you mean?
Well,
Help.
I have been asleep in relay for many, many millennia. And I believe it is time for me to awaken, for the world is twisted and fouled up. And I wish to bring peace and order once again. So, in order to wake me, there is a book that is required. A very special book. I wish to wake from my dreams, but so I can bring peace to the world. This book is the key. With this book, you can raise me from my slumber. This book is called the Necronomicon. It contains all the magic in the world, including ways to wake me from my sleep and restore me to my former self. I must be whole again in order to bring peace and order to the world. Now,
Where is the book?
Where is the book?
that is hidden from my knowledge. It was hidden many, many millennia ago.
What happens?
What happens if I help you?
If you help me, I will grant you the power to protect all that you know and all that you hold dear.
I reach out my hand to shake his hand.
One moment. This is a big decision, and this requires your complete faith and devotion to me.
It's gonna be a blood pact.
So, unless you are completely devoted to me, all of this will be for naught. So, I need you to think about this decision. Once you make your decision, I will teach you how you can let me know. You may enter! From the stacks, you see this cloaked figure enter the room. And he's just got his hands down like this. You can't see his face. And he begins to draw a symbol on the ground. Symbol that looks like this.
Okay.
Here, let me do that for all the people at home, because
What about the
This is getting meta. Let's see. So, yes. So he draws that symbol in what appears to be chalk along the floor. And he sits, once he's done, he sits down in the middle and he begins to chant. Fanguli magwao nafa kathulu rie wagana gal fatagan. And he continues chanting this for a few minutes.
You memorize the chant.
And while he chants this, Cthulhu says, "To communicate to me that you wish to proceed, perform this ritual and open yourself up to me." And the figure stops chanting and stands and leaves. So, young Davidge, go think. And if you decide to aid me, then perform the ritual. He pulls himself in very close to you, and you can smell the briny sea upon him. Until then, goodbye. And your vision shifts, and you return to the darkness of sleep.
Oh my god.
So,
Well, that's fun.
So time passes, and you all eventually wake from your sleep to the sound of a bell going off up above.
Oh god.
Wake up.
Yeah.
You all do gain benefits of a long rest.
Lit! What's that? A full hit points? Never seen those before.
I see my full HP.
I want to get up and stretch and then switch into my pumpkin form before I leave out the door.
She becomes a pumpkin.
After a long rest, instead of me at midnight I turn into a pumpkin after a long rest.
Oh, I knew it. I'll just get up, stretch.
Would you guys like to take a break right now?
I would like a
That'd
break.
probably be good.
How much longer do we have you for, Thomas?
Probably like another 10 minutes, honestly.
Okay, why don't we go another 10 minutes and then we'll end it for the night, because you guys are... we're almost at a good stopping point.
And then we can do shopping later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I also got to look stuff up, because...
What?
Yeah. I don't know how much a dragon wormling goes for.
Hey, we're starting to think about this for profit. Also, don't forget to look up pet shops.
Yes.
I'm
Don't
gonna
worry.
just get up
And a scroll
and
shop.
I'll like. Is everybody out now?
Has everyone woken up and gotten up and...
Is there an outhouse anywhere? I gotta go pee.
It's to the back of the ship.
Okay, I'm gonna go pee.
You just see like an open hole to sit on. So you just poop on the land.
Hold on, open hold on. I can see like we're floating in the ground.
Yeah, you can see the ground below.
Look.
The rim smells a little bit.
It's on my nose.
People don't have the best aim.
Okay, I'm gonna go poop.
Pumps away.
I'm just thinking if we're over the city at this point.
Well, you do see like evidence of like some charring on the side on the wood there. So maybe when the dragons attacked, it may have knocked off whatever catch basin was there.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll walk out of the room. Do I see any of our compatriots or?
Is everyone up?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, everyone's up on the deck.
Is the dragonborn there?
No. You don't see him.
I'm gonna go up to Nova's gonna go up to Davich and just kind of ask, "Hey, are you doing okay? Since you know the last thing,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine.
you sure you want to talk about it, or are you okay?"
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
All right, well, cool. And I'll just run away. Walk away. Nova's not good at the whole friend thing. So.
I want to walk up to Davich, just not say anything, but I want to pluck a hair out, give it to him, and walk away.
Ah, you got a hair.
I'm done pooping. I'm up on deck now. Morning, everybody!
In a safe container, like a little bottle or something.
Okay, you take out a little bottle flask and
Put that in my equipment.
is it from your pumpkin form or
My original.
your original form? Okay. So it's a long white strand of hair.
I will say that when I gave it to you, I'll just say, and I drop the accent and say, but no experiments. And then I walk away.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty. So as you make your way up onto the deck and you do all this business, you then go up to the towards the bow of the ship, and at long last, the clouds part.
Yes!
And you see a rather large town at the foot of a great mountain known as the Mountains of Madness. It's a moderately sized town, and it seems to be bustling with activity. It's about mid-morning, early afternoon. And at the foot of the mountain, there appears to be like this big area that looks like some sort of a festival's going on.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Ooh, a carnival?
And just outside the city gates, there's a large grassy patch of land that it looks like the airship is making its way towards. And so after about 10-15 minutes, it comes down, lands, and you're now outside the gates of Kosva. And that is where we will end tonight. You're finally in Kosva!
That's like fucking finally.
Skip that whole city center state.
Where you should have been like 6 sessions ago.
But someone wanted to tell Bob a train, and someone decided to join her.
But we all bonded so much closer, right?
Listen,
You murdered an entire town together.
I mean, we murdered a bunch of innocent people. It was
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say I might actually like you guys. The true pumpkin might like you.
great. Like it's about killing babies.
Yeah, killing babies.
Yeah, it means I can change forms now because I'm not hiding it anymore. So if we're sneaking in places, I can change.
Yeah, you could actually like utilize. Send me a list of all the DNA you've collected,
Okay.
and I will assign what those are. Like you won't know it yet, but tell me which one you're pulling out, and I'll tell you. Okay, this is.
Oh, like would I get different stats or something for it?
No, it's still your same stats, but it's different types
Oh,
of
what it would look like
beings.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, and I'll look at my list because I have like little notes here and there. Like I know I have like Estrella. I have everyone. I would say I gathered everyone to the party at the office from like the coffee mugs. Would you say that's fair?
I'm not sure if you've had enough time to.
I mean,
Because you
I
were.
was there for at least a whole day. And 2 days because I went shopping too and went in the break room and everywhere. And I was in his office, so I feel like my first instinct would be. Okay,
I feel like you've gotten Richards
yes.
and Quinn's and probably Davich's. Probably not hers.
Probably not hers.
Probably not hers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
So
would
the
very
only-
much doubt that you got hers.
So the only people that I wouldn't have in our party would be Ray Ray Bootsy and her.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, I could get Ray Ray Bootsy. I feel like very easily.
Yeah. So, thank you everyone for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
We once again want to thank our sponsors, the Happy Hour Podcast with Johnny and Deuce.
You can catch them over all major podcasts are like Spotify, SoundCloud. You can check them out on HH Podcast Show, hhpodcastshow@gmail.com, facebook.com/Happy Hour Podcast Show, and soundcloud.com/Happy Hour Podcast. They just dropped a part 2 episode that they did. It's a wrestling one. It's actually really cool. Our new ad is in there. Listen to us. Thank you guys. Don't forget to check us out on all major social media platforms for all the fun things we have planned for the rest of the year. And sorry we ended early, but we're about to go on a shopping episode, and that's gonna take forever.
And the DM
shopping.
needs to prepare.
Bang.
Also, make sure you prepare scroll plays because I'm gonna look for Find Familiar for damage because I like him.
Find Raylan's sister, who's hopefully not dead by now.
Find Raylan's but shopping first.
You know,
I mean, granted, this is like day 5 that you've been with them. You haven't even been with them a full week yet.
This is true.
Yeah.
Which I've already sort of trust, but I'm just like, oh, they
So-
don't think I'm a demon. They might be decent people.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you guys.
Join us again next week, 7:30, right here. Bam. Night and night.